Sweetheart, I know you sometimes feel that I'm terribly busy with my life, caught up in responsibilities and routines, so much so that you imagine I no longer have the time or space to think about you. Perhaps you believe that the passing years have blurred the memories we once held so close, that you've become nothing more than a faint echo in my mind. You might even think that I have moved so far ahead that whatever we shared has lost its value or significance. But my dear, you are so deeply mistaken. What existed between us was never something light, ordinary, or forgettable. It wasn't the kind of bond that fades with time or silence. What we shared was meaningful in a way that touches the soul, in a way that leaves its imprint so deeply that even lifetimes may not be enough to erase it. You have always held a special place in my heart, a place untouched by time, distance, or change. Can I confess something to you? Even now, after everything, I still look out for you. I still quietly see your updates, your photos, your little achievements shared on social media. I observe from afar, not out of longing or expectation, but out of a genuine affection that has never left me. When I see you smiling, when I see you doing well, succeeding, growing, becoming stronger, my heart fills with happiness. I feel pride, a warm, gentle pride that comes from having once shared a bond with someone as beautiful as you. It doesn't matter that we no longer walk the same path, what matters is that your light continues to shine. We shared moments, real, heartfelt, unforgettable moments, that still live inside me. We shared our dreams, our laughter, our fears, and little pieces of our hearts that were stitched together by something pure. Those memories are not stored in some dusty corner of my mind, they still breathe within me. Even now, when I think of you, a soft smile appears on my face, the kind that comes from a memory that warms the soul. You were, and always will be, one of the best experiences of my life. You taught me the meaning of true, unconditional, and selfless love. From you, I learned how beautiful it feels to care without expecting anything in return, to love without demands, to cherish without holding on too tightly. What makes me the happiest is knowing that my heart, even after so many years, still holds respect, gentleness, and love for you, not in a way that binds or burdens, but in a way that frees. It is a love without expectations, without hopes, without complaints. It is a quiet, peaceful love, like a soft light that continues to glow even when the room has gone dark. I once promised that I would always love you, and though the form of that love has transformed with time and circumstances, the essence of it remains. I have kept that promise in the deepest, purest way I could, and I hope to keep it until the end of my time. Loving you was never a mistake. It was a blessing, a gift that life gave me. I never regretted the distance that came between us, nor the fact that we didn't remain together. I never drowned myself in what-ifs or could-have-beens. Instead, I learned to treasure what we did have, the beautiful moments, the heartfelt conversations, the laughter, the shared silences, the comforting presence. I'm grateful for all of them. I thank God for allowing me to experience a love so sincere and so rare. Not many people in this world are lucky enough to feel something so genuine, even once in their lifetime. I consider myself fortunate that you were part of my journey. My dear, please understand this, you will never be forgotten, not by me. The love I feel for you is not something that weakens simply because we don't speak or meet. True affection isn't measured by messages or calls. Some connections survive in the heart, untouched by distance or silence. And ours is one of those connections. The lack of communication doesn't dilute what we shared, if anything, it has made me cherish it more deeply, appreciate it with a quieter, more mature understanding. I am endlessly thankful that you entered my life. You filled it with so many beautiful colors, colors of joy, of comfort, of tenderness, of learning. You expanded my heart in ways I didn't realize were possible. I wouldn't change a thing between us, not a single moment, not a single memory, not even the ending. Everything that happened exactly as it was meant to. I trust the plan of the Almighty. I trust that our paths crossed for a reason, and that whatever came afterward was for our highest good. And so, even today, you remain a cherished part of my story, a gentle reminder that love, in its purest form, never truly disappears. It simply changes shape. It lives on quietly, gracefully, in the heart that once knew its warmth. My dear, I can hardly believe how many years have passed since we began this journey together. When I look back, it truly feels as though it was only yesterday that I first met you, nervous, hopeful, unaware of how profoundly you would change my life. And yet, in what feels like the briefest blink, we have lived through so many seasons, so many memories, and so many moments that have shaped us into who we are today. Sometimes I sit quietly and think about our life, and a wave of gratitude washes over me. This life has been fulfilling and joyful, and so much of that joy has come from you. You have been my anchor, my comfort, my trusted companion, and my greatest blessing. Thank you, my dear, for being such a strong support system for me throughout all these years. Thank you for standing firm when my own strength wavered, for guiding me when I felt lost, and for offering me your hand every time I stumbled. You have carried more weight on your shoulders than anyone truly realizes, and yet you never complained. You worked tirelessly so that we could build a life that was safe, warm, and full of love. You gave your best, actually, far more than just your best, day after day, year after year. I have never once felt the need to question your dedication because your actions have always spoken louder than any words. I have no complaints, only appreciation, admiration, and endless gratitude. I often think about the early days, when we didn't have much in terms of wealth or comfort. Yet not once did I ever feel that I lacked anything, because your warmth and love filled every empty space. You never made me feel inferior, never compared me to anyone else, never asked me to be more than who I was. Whatever I was able to give, you accepted with such grace and genuine happiness. You never demanded more, instead, you understood my limitations, my struggles, and my circumstances. You stayed patient even when situations were difficult, and rather than adding to my burdens, you helped lift them from me. Your effort, your sacrifices, your silent acts of love, they can never be measured, nor can they ever be forgotten. You are the most important person in my life, and I say that with absolute honesty. Everything we have achieved, all the progress we have made, the stability we enjoy, it would not have been possible without your unwavering dedication. There were so many moments when I failed to acknowledge your efforts. I failed to tell you how deeply I appreciated all that you did. I failed to express how lucky I am to have you as my partner. But today, through this letter, I want you to truly understand that I am the happiest person on this planet simply because I have you by my side. I pray that even in the next lifetime, you find your way back to me. I pray that destiny brings us together again and again, because a life with you feels like a gift I would never want to lose. This life with you has been nothing short of a beautiful dream, one filled with laughter, challenges, lessons, and an overwhelming sense of togetherness. Thank you, my dear, for loving me in ways I didn't always deserve, for caring for me when I struggled to care for myself, and for tolerating my flaws, imperfections, and moments of weakness. When I look back at our life, I see a journey that was not always easy. We faced our share of roller coasters, moments of doubt, fear, and exhaustion, but somehow, with your support and determination, things always turned out well in the end. I am so grateful that I got to experience every high and every low with you. There wasn't a single challenge that felt too big or too frightening, because I knew you were standing beside me, encouraging me, believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. Your positivity, your hopefulness, your ability to look ahead with faith and clarity, these qualities have helped me more than you will ever know. You have been the best partner anyone could ever hope for. You have been my companion in joy and in sorrow, my confidant, my motivator, and the person who has known me most intimately and accepted me fully. Thank you, my dear, for every small act of love, every sacrifice, every thoughtful gesture, and every moment of understanding. Thank you for shaping this life into something meaningful and beautiful. And above all, thank you for loving me the way you do. I love you to the bits, today, tomorrow, and for all the lifetimes to come.